time. You can walk the path along the lines with your shattered frame of mind. This time you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hype Station 4 here live in Pittsburgh. My name is Fallout, joined here by the one and only Arctic. Arctic, how you doing today?
Feeling good. Hype first match. Fury coming out.
3-0.
3-0.
Nice and easy.
Impressive.
Can't say I was expecting that one, for sure. Great match up there, but coming up next, guys, we have Annex and Swarm. We just saw a little bit of an interesting interview on the main stage there between Demo and Lava. Just to clarify real quick what that's all about, father-son relationship is kind of impact. However, Lava, 18-year-old kid from Virginia, kind of came out of nowhere in this community. He used to be a huge fan. You know, he actually self-proclaimed Twitch kid. He would just watch streams. You know, Nick Merckx, my stream. He was a huge fan of the Insanes, and had an opportunity to play the Insanes once. And he said that's actually what propelled him and motivated him. He said, "I want to be one of the best one day." Here we are, 3 years later, and competing on main stage.
He's definitely one of the best players I've seen.
Definitely one of the best players now.
I would agree with that.
Really a great underdog story there from Lava. Although Demo saying he's his father might be a little misconstrued. Lava played with PR on the Funky Bunch.
Is it like a Star Wars, like he's Darth Vader and he's Luke?
I think that'd be similar. You know, you saw because Demo was actually talking crap, trying to get things riled up. Lava was like, I just think that they are not as good with me personally. Without me personally. Okay. So Lava taking the more of the Luke, you know, good side type of situation there. Demo maybe more of the dark side. Interesting relationship there for sure. But of course, guys, Lava, former member of Team Throwdown, which is what Annex was formerly known as. It was Lava, Kenny Bounce, Demo, and Clouts. They placed second place at Hype Station Winter Brawl 9 back in February of this year. Of course, they split their ways, went different ways, and Lava decided to team up with the online squad Glory, who is now known as Swarm, competing here live.
Right.
So kind of explains the backstory there. Two former teammates, and of course, Mental was formerly on Throwdown as well. Going to be an interesting one for sure. These guys know each other so well. They know their styles of play. They both play very similar as teams as well, Arctic.
I would agree. You know, I had the luxury, the opportunity to cast the Swarm versus Defiance match.
Okay.
No,
Tragedy?
Tragedy. Swarm versus Tragedy match. And, you know, they felt a little streaky, Swarm did. But once they got going, man, it was like steamrolling. It was hard to beat them, yeah.
Interesting.
So
what were the map counts there? I think Tragedy won the first map.
Tragedy won the first map. That's the round where, when it went to the final round, that's the match where Gridlock, Phenomenon's down on the ground, and Tragedy up celebrating. Woo! Hands down, you know, controllers down, hands up like this, and Phenomenon comes into the back and one-shots, ends that. So that's probably my highlight right now is watching that, watching Phenomenon go off. Lava, Mental, great players.
Yep.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some snipe headshots from Mentals going into this. He did manage to get, I think, one or two in the match that I casted previously. But you know, you're gonna have to tell me all about Annex. I know Demo. I know Demo because he's Demo.
He's Demo.
He's fathering kids.
Apparently he is. Yeah, Annex has not been featured on stream yet, I don't believe. Annex
I don't think so.
Yep. So Annex, their team motto is "We throw smokes and we get loose."
Okay.
Shout out to everyone in the community that understands that reference. Throw smokes and get loose. KP combo, Rabbit, all you guys out there, and that honestly is defining. That's really very similar to how they play. They play very aggressive. They like to quote unquote get loose, as Demo likes to call it. So expect some interesting, fun gameplay there. You know, but at the end of the day, Demo is the leader of this team, from what I've heard. Kyle, kind of the co-leader who throws in strategy and input as well. I want to see what type of strats they bring out. In Gears 3, they were known for just running the same strats over and over and over again and just winning with raw skill. So expect some of the best Nasher play you've seen so far in this tournament between these two teams.
I'm looking forward to that. We should probably then see two aggressive teams going at it.
Yep.
I would say that Swarm's pretty aggressive, relying on their shots. And so based on what you say about Annex, what's your map count here?
Okay, whatever I think, the opposite is what I'm going to go with. Okay, predictions. Here we go. Map count. This is a tough one. I actually haven't put thought into this yet. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to turn that around. I keep predicting first. Maybe that's the kryptonite. I'm going to ask you first. Who do you think's going to win this one?
I'm going to have to give it to Swarm.
You are
on this one.
Okay.
You know, I don't believe in the dark side. I'm not a fan of the dark side. So Demo coming off, talking that trash, talking that noise, popping off. I don't think that's going to play in their favor. Lava seemed cool, calm, reserved.
Yep.
He was focused on the game.
Yep.
I think he's ready.
Definitely. Interesting. I actually going to go with the same thing. I was going to say Swarm, not Glory. Swarm as well. Map count, I'm going to go 3-1 Swarm.
3-1
Swarm.
All right, you guys heard it. 3-1, both of us.
3-1 both of us. You got it. Swarm versus Glory, guys, going to be a great one for sure. We talk a lot about in Gears of War, the battle of old versus new. Gears Ultimate Edition, a lot of people expected Infinity to come back, the Insanes to come back. Infinity had a little bit of a streak there as they made their way in a couple tournaments. Prison Death was on Infinity for a little while.
Right.
He left and joined MBN. MBN, of course, is still kicking, doing very, very well. They made it to the semifinals of a match recently, one of the ESL preseason cups. This is really just a battle of new versus new. These are all new faces to Gears of War esports, and by new I mean within the last 2-3 years.
I would agree. I think that between Lava and Mental and Demo, you have 3 guys that have kind of made a name for themselves in the community.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys are also very, very polished, very good players. But between those 3, I think you kind of see, okay, these are some up-and-coming guys. These are the guys who are going to take the game to the next level in the next few years. So.
Definitely, yep. So Mental, of course, one of the flashiest players in the game. Let's see what he can do on LAN. On the opposite side, we have, I got to give it to Kyle. Kyle is unbelievable, highly praised in this community as one of the best players in the game, probably top 10 players in the game. So we're going to be kicking this off, guys. Fuel Depot, Swarm versus Annex. And of course, guys, so you guys know, Kyle is playing on my gamertag, TC Fallout. He was having some gamertag issues, so we had to do it that way, so you do know. Hop on the overhead map and show you guys the opening strategy here, guys. Winners bracket, semifinals between Swarm and Annex is live, my friends. And here we have it. Swarm playing a Locust team. They're going to run a 2 back door. This has been the common strategy here so far. Meanwhile, it's Kyle front entrance with his teammate. And they're going to give up front entrance control. Looks like Swarm's going to grab. Actually, I take that back here. It's going to be Clouds. Sorry, it's going to be Demo. Rosado playing very aggressive front entrance here. Big fight going down. Both members of Annex can go down, and Swarm is just completely swarming right now. No pun intended. All up to Clouds for 1 versus 3.
Lava, Mental coming in, side the boom shot, doing work there to win that shotgun fight. Again, you mentioned the aggression. That was balls to the wall right there, pushing inside for that boom shot, and Mental, Lava coming up huge. Phenomenon got the down there to set that up for, I believe that was Mental on one of those kills.
Interesting strat call there from Annex. I didn't see much of a strategy, whereas Swarm was a little bit more organized. 2 backdoor for Annex. Meanwhile, Swarm on board with Phenomenon right now. They're actually going to contest also the 2 backdoor. Let's see if they can slide that boom shot. Very hard to do on land, of course. Boom shot has not been grabbed yet. Explosive putting some shots back entrance. Meanwhile, Clouds is there with his teammate. Lava taking helipad control. Very crucial here. It's going to make that boom shot so much harder to grab. Look at the team play here from Mental. I like the team play from Swarm. Going to pick up a kill. Lava's going to down Clouds again. Clouds is on his last life here. Explosive somehow picks up the boom shot, but gets down by Demo right after that. 2-on-3 situation.
The Lancer down right there at the front door was just great angles. Lava ends up getting that down. Phenom finishes it there. For Rosado, last one, 3v1. I was very impressed by that crossfire there.
Beautiful. Honestly, when we talk about Lava, we very often talk about how he's not like the new players that play very flashy, like to wall bounce. He plays very slow and methodical. And that just like that double melee down from Lava himself after he almost got cheated from that boom shot. Not sure what happened. And Swarm is going to go up 2-0 right now. They are steamrolling.
Lava, Mental, playing fantastic right now.
Very well. Phenomena. Let's talk a little about him. He is a substitute for this team. Of course, Solars, their typical 4th, was not able to make it out to this event. They picked up Phenomenon a week ago, and a big question mark was their teamwork and chemistry coming into this.
And from all accounts, I mean, they have been playing fantastically. Gel well. Phenomena has been all over the venue as well. So I'm wondering how often he's been able to talk to the guys, whether he was doing it at night, or over the course of this event. But he's gel well with him here at Night 4, for sure.
Lava's going to pick that boom, a little bit risky. Kyle was looking, but the smoke grenade was able to protect him, and Kyle was not able to connect for headshots, guys. Keep in mind, as the game progresses, people are going to learn the exact angle you need to look at through smoke to get that headshot. Yeah. I guarantee by the ESL Pro League Finals, we'll see that headshot be hit 10 out of 10 times.
You don't see that too often with some of these new teams, but back in the day, you knew exactly where to fire, and you get some highlight reels for people grabbing that boom shot, getting punished by players on the helipad.
And think about it, a lot of teams may not realize the importance of going into private matches and finding those angles, finding those exact spots to look, but that would have been a 4 versus 3 boom shot dead, for Annex, which would have been huge. And instead, Lava's going to survive. He does have boom shot. Here.
Now we're seeing something very interesting here from both teams, actually. Annex is slowing it down quite a bit, playing up top on that helipad. Kyle with the sniper. It seems like they're trying to do exactly what I talked about earlier when you slow this down, grab both snipes, grab nades, and just basically try to shoot fish in a barrel for the most part. They're going to try to nade out. Mental playing that backside snipe, so it's going to make it a little bit difficult to grab those other nades over there at the gas station. So we'll see. There's going to be a push here probably around minute and a half.
Yep.
We're at 2:15.
When that happens, that boom shot will be up. I highly doubt they're going to be able to grab that boom shot, as it looks like another smoke was wasted there from Swarm. Very difficult to grab in the middle of the open, and also very difficult to weapon slide. Kyle with the snipe. Mental also with the snipe here. Lava with 2 boom shots. He's playing very sneaky right now. Slow play here. No reason to make a mistake. Very hard. Very difficult to push here, as there are obviously no frag grenades available to Swarm to use to push.
So one of the things that our team used to do back in the day was have a guy designate just be the guy that holds that smoke late.
Yep.
Just in case you need to grab another power weapon or you want to make a push. I wonder how many teams have tried to do that. Did you guys have a designated guy that was like, all right, hold the smoke. If we need it, you use it. It seems like early on I'm seeing a lot of teams just waste their smokes.
Yeah.
So you don't really see a late game smoke and push. Rather, you see people try to grab frags because they're all out, and then they'll make a push on the frags. Smoke's very pivotal and crucial in making those pushes on maps like Fuel Depot, Canals. They can work really well. Frags for Canals is a little bit. Ooh, Phenomenon. Lines up a
Phenomenon
headshot.
get that from? He got that from back. Nades. Beautiful shot from Phenomenon right there. That's going to open their team up for a win here. And I hop on board with Lava. He's the one that needs to make a play with those 2 boom shots in his hands. Looks like another boom was grabbed as well. 4 versus 3 here. 1 minute left in the round.
They did make that move at about a minute and a half.
And Swarm is flowing right now. Shoots 1 boom. It's going to be a headshot from Mental, though. It's going to help out there. Kyle's going to get taken out. Rosado gets a nade kill. And Lava gets taken out by Clouds. 2 versus 2, ladies and gentlemen. This round is not over yet. Meanwhile, Phenomenon's going to down 1 all up to Rosado, and Rosado's going to go down as well. Phenomenon, the substitute, making plays for this team right now.
I actually thought that was going to get turned around after the misfire on the boom. He didn't get that second shot, got sniped and then downed instantly, or blown up by the nades, I should say. And I thought that was at least over, but Swarm able to save that round, salvage it between Mental and Phenomenon.
Keep Morris, Annex will be on good side here. Of course, this side gets the front entrance faster. They're going to be completely taking over inside. All 4 members of Annex are actually going to be moving inside here, I believe. No one grabbing sniper. Rosado decides to back out to grab that sniper. Smart play there. Honestly, the push right now is on Rosado. I'm not sure if Swarm realizes the opportunity they have. Actually, Swarm is running a 2 backdoor strategy, so they're not going to be able to. Mental picks up a kill on Clouds. Here we go. Big fight going down in the middle. And Swarm completely dominating this fight. 4 versus 1, all up to Rosado here to keep his team alive. And a 1v4 does not look good, Golden Boy Arctic.
That was a great flank. Again, we've seen these bait and switches multiple times here on Fuel Depot. Phenomenon gets that down on Rosado. We've seen these bait and switches multiple times where a teammate will push up, distract 2 people, and then they have a guy flank around and get baited. Excellent job on that particular round to get that bait and switch and then have them come around and clean up inside at the boom shot.
And look at the stats there. All 4 members of Swarm playing very well. Meanwhile, Kyle on Annex, 0 kills that match. Phenomenon. I don't want to keep talking about Phenomenon, but for a substitute coming in, honestly, a lot of people considered him to be the question mark for this team. Glory was formerly known as Glory. Swarm was phenomenal with Solars.
Yes.
But a lot of people thought they wouldn't be able to mesh well with Phenomenon. Rightfully so, right? I mean, it's difficult to pick up a 4th last year for an event.
It's always difficult to have a new player on your team, regardless of how long you've played together, building up. It's just once you mess up that chemistry, it makes it really difficult. And you get kind of streaky and have ups and downs, and it makes it hard to overcome those if you don't have the chemistry and teamwork. But Phenomenon playing phenomenal.
Oh, very good.